Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tyler here from Team CO.F.F. And today I'm on a solo mission to try to get some smallmouth and some largemouth bass. Right now in Colorado, it's that transition time in seasons from summer to fall. I'm familiar with Colorado. That means out here in the mountains and on the western slope side of things, the western side of the state, we get some pretty radical temperature changes from high to lows, about 40-45 degree differences. Obviously, it's a lot cooler at night, so it's changing that water temperature a lot. But it gets really hot during the day. So those fish, in my opinion, and you can comment below if you disagree or you want to add on to something with it, but just kind of makes those fish move all around in the water, different depths, just because that water's heating up. And it gets pretty windy out here a lot on the western slope, especially outside of some of the valleys. Kind of creates that tunnel effect. So with that wind, I believe that makes that water temperature, that water cycle a little bit faster. But today I'm going to be throwing, well, I'm going to start off by throwing the Ned Rig, of course, but then I also have a jerkbait rigged up and a craw on a jig. So I've caught fish at this spot with all three setups, and you've definitely seen the spot, and if you haven't, check out the collect, catch, and cook we did with the bluegill and the cactus. That's the spot that we're at right now. We're really trying to hit those warm water species right now because, like I said, it's turning to fall, it's getting cold, and it gets cold pretty fast over here. So once that happens, we're gonna start moving toward the river and doing a lot of trout fishing. That's what we do in the winter. Lots and lots of trout fishing on the Colorado and the Roaring Fork. And we'll be doing a decent amount of ice fishing as well. Besides that, we still got some foraging stuff during the winter, of course, too. And we got some actual survival stuff coming up too for that. That'll be really fun. It's a really beautiful morning out here right now. Get you some shots of the mesa up there. I only got a few hours to fish. Then I gotta get to work. Kind of told my coworkers I'd be taking a half day, so he's gonna cover for me. I'm gonna try to fish here for about three and a half hours. Then I gotta get out of here. I'm an hour and a half from where I live. I know it seems kind of far, but the week and a half ago when I was here, the bite was phenomenal, so I just wanted to see if it's still the same. So hopefully next time you see me, I got some fish on the line. There we go, first cast feels good. He choked it. Oh, good first cast. Let's get him in. He choked that. Hopefully get him alive. Yep, he's fine. Well, I guess I left my Gary Yamamoto's, the other ones, at my house, but switching to a Z-Man now looks really similar. There's a video of us doing some foraging, but I just brought my pole anyway, just because I couldn't resist. The link's here above, but yeah, I catch a huge 11-inch gill. Probably roughly around this area. Oh, got one. There we go. More smallmouth action. Little guy. Nice. Well, let's get him back in. So again, guys, using the 6'2" pole, 4-pound test, fluorocarbon, 1/16 ounce Ned Rig head with a Z-Man finessed TRD bait on there. Bit it in half. Well, actually, this piece is a lot, because of that Elastec, it's probably bitten in a quarter. But it's the exact same setup I was using last time I was here, which again was that collect, catch, and cook, which was delicious. That was a great day of fishing. You guys should really check that video out. A lot of fun species catching. Caught 4 species that day. Today, hoping to maybe just catch 2. I'll be fine with just catching 1 big one. Oh, had a decent bite there. Let that sink a little bit more. There we go. I think I'm probably around that 10-foot range right now. It's one of those things that as far as gauging your weight, guys, you'll just have to kind of get used to it. I'm just pretty familiar with how all these weights drop because I've been fishing this net for so long. So I just kind of have a decent gauge. It's not exact, but I have a pretty decent estimate of where it is when I start retrieving. It's one of those things that just takes some time and practice. You'll all get it as soon as you fish with it a little bit. Gosh, missed it. We got two pretty good potential spots. We got a lot of rises over here in these reeds. Then we got the creek that empties into here. I think both are pretty good options. So I'm gonna start by doing a little top water over here with this frog. And then I'm gonna hit that little creek bed, the Ned Rig. I will admit I am not the best top water fisherman. It just seems like this thing to throw over here if I'm gonna be throwing something over here. I was planning on doing a lot more top water practice this year, just didn't get around to it. Missing all of August didn't help either, but all right, nothing's going with this top water, at least the way I'm throwing it, so I'm gonna switch back. Switch back to the old Ned, get you guys some catches, and maybe switch to the jig here with the craw as I'm making my way back. I do gotta be aware of the time. Like I said, I'm only here for a little bit this morning. Trying to get as many catches as I can for you guys, trying to get these bass. Let's see if we have any moving up into this creek bed over here. See if I can cast up it or down it. It's pretty shallow in here. I might just move back. If I get anything, I don't think it'll be anything big. Oh, as I say that, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a good sized trout, guys. Jeez, that's a big rainbow, guys. Holy sh. Oh, don't come off. Oh, don't come off. Look at that thing, guys. Oh, jeez. Loosen that drag a little bit more. This is only 4-pound tests on a light pole, so it's kind of, can't really wrench them in. Oh my gosh, that's a huge bow. I'm not really sure I can land him. That mud's way too bad over here. Let's take him back over here, shoot. Oh my gosh, come on. I have to get a little muddy for this, but that's fine. Oh. Oh, oh shoot. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, gorgeous. Woo! I think that's a 20, maybe 21. Oh, wow. Oh, I hooked him good. Jeez, look at this thing, guys. Look at this gorgeous bow. Woo! Oh, 22-inch bow, guys. That's my PB rainbow, guys. 22 inches. Oh, that's great. Oh. Oh. Man, that is nuts. Targeting smallmouth and largemouth today. Pulled in this gorgeous beauty. I'm just getting it some oxygen right now, guys. Don't want to let a beauty like this go to waste. All right, I can feel it start to flex a little bit now. There it goes, guys. Sweet. Definitely sweet. That was f***ing sick. Oh, I really need to start remembering my net. I know a lot of you guys are giving me for that, and that's fair. It's 100% fair. And normally, guys, when I'm trout fishing, I always bring my net. When I pan fish and when I've been bass fishing, I haven't been bringing it, but keep landing to something like that. I got to remember that next time. But man, that was awesome, guys. Right as I was saying, I don't think there's gonna be anything big in this little section here. Mondo trout. Oh, 4-pound test, light pole, that was sick. Got some? Oh, a little largy. Yep, a little largy. So I mean, guys, that's the Ned Rig for you. You know, you can do the big Ned Rig for the mostly like just targeting bass, but the little Ned Rig, the little finesse presentation, oh, that gets big and small fish. I mean, you can see in this video, you can see in a multitude of my videos. I love that 1/16 ounce finesse style presentation. I guess we're accomplishing our goal with the bass catches. We got the smallmouth and the largemouth. Glad we could squeeze in that big rainbow to make the film a little bit more interesting. In you go. That trout catch, probably should tighten that up just a little bit. That little guy shouldn't be causing my drag to strip like that. It's 10:40. Probably got one more hour, guys. Let's see what we can do here. Man, I'm so glad to get my PB rainbow today. I got some tugs. It felt like a really little tug though, so. Yep, got one. Little largemouth. Little dinkers. There's one. There's one. Oh, it came off. But again, guys, I was just through that mid-water column again. Trying to stay above those weeds. Wish I could take a boat and drop shot over here. This would be great. There's one. Well, we got in the bass and stuff. Hopefully we can land a bigger bass before we get out of here today. Just bounces and then let it sink. Bounces, let it sink. Or keep it tight lined so it just stays in that column, and then just do little twitches. Is that a fish? Yep, I got one. That one's a little dinker. He must have just came up out of nowhere. Small little guy. Oh! The largies are loving it, the little ones. Like I said, we still got a little bit more time. Let's see if we can get some bigger ones. Oh geez, this thing's super low on line. I think we got some good catches. Definitely got one really sweet one. We'll talk more on the way out. What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm just hiking out of here right now. Heading back to the car. Pretty fun video. You know, we got the mission done, got the smallmouth, got the largemouth. Oh, nothing huge, of course. Did get that really big rainbow. That was really awesome. Nice, good 22-inch PB rainbow. I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to post that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed that catch. Love this lake. I'll show you some stuff as we're walking out. Always have fun here at this lake, guys. Again, I wish I could kind of tell you about this, but me and the team kind of made an agreement that these lakes that we're fishing here on the CPWF, most of the bodies of water in Colorado, they got a 1 through 5 on the popularity list. And if it's a 5 or a 4, you know, we don't really mind telling you guys about it. Everybody knows about it already. But if it's like a 2 or a 1, guys, probably not going to tell anybody about it. Not a lot of people know about it already if they're like that. We just, you know, want to keep these spots for the local sake and our sakes just the way they are. And, you know, we had to do a lot of hard work and research to find these spots, a lot of traveling, a lot of testing the waters out. So that's what you guys should try to do too if you're trying to look for spots like this. You know, it's really rewarding when you do. It kind of sucks when you're finding some bad ones that aren't really fruitful, but when you find good ones like these, you know, it's awesome to just keep coming back and slamming. So got the PB Rainbow, got some smallmouth or a smallmouth, got some largemouth, tiny ones, missed some fish, but again, I think this is another video. It's a testament to just how versatile and how awesome the Ned Rig is. That mid-water column fishing to upper mid-water column fishing and on the bottom, you know, it's just versatile in all three ways. You just gotta switch up your tackle a little bit, you know, instead of going on a 1/4 ounce or something, throw on the 1/16 ounce, throw on the ball head, throw on the tube jig, throw on the dart head, switch it up a little bit, switch your color to worm, see what you can get. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel, share with all your friends and family. Really enjoy the support that we've gotten so far. Channel's really blowing up. Really appreciate you guys. Until next time, Team Co.F.F signing out. Deuces.